James, hi. How was your crit on Monday?
Personally, it was quite a positive experience. I'm having another tutor that doesn't necessarily work with us. It means you have to explain the project fully and get a fresh eye on it, so I thought that was quite positive and very helpful.
And how do you think of the crit as a form of assessment?
Being a smaller group, I thought it was less pressure than having a large group, so I think in the future it would be great to have it, 10 people maximum. As in presenting, personally I find it quite a nerve-wracking experience, and so that's something I'd like to work on, and just a bit at a time I think would be really helpful.
And you find it nerve-wracking. Are you learning from that process by being exposed to present your project publicly?
Yes and no, as I feel like my crits do improve every time I do one, but they don't come regularly enough to improve on a sort of day-by-day basis as such. So I thought, if we could do sort of pin-ups maybe once a week, that would be really helpful. If you could just do it in front of a small group and just learn to be confident within yourself.
And in terms of the feedback that you received, have you felt that was sufficient?
Yeah, and especially because you felt quite like the tutors were involved in it, and they took on board what I was saying, and so I felt that the feedback was really good.
Would you have any comments would you like to make the crit better or perform better with your students and your colleagues?
Student involvement, and having a student on the panel gave us sort of an eye that the tutors may not necessarily see, and so I thought that was really good, and being able to give my thoughts on other students' projects was really nice as well. So I think more student involvement and keeping groups smaller would be a really sort of beneficial thing for a lot of people.